Hello everyone. Happy Tuesday. I hope you are all well. I'm so sorry. I feel that's better. I was a bit crooked. I was like on the side. Welcome to my Tuesday Facebook Live. My name is Ellen Woodbridge. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator on the Central Coast of New South Wales in Australia. Welcome, Michelle. Today we are getting in early and making a very special card for the child in the next room. That child will be turning 19 on Sunday. So I thought, let's make a birthday card. Be prepared. Because who knows what the week is going to bring. Hey Margine, hey Lisa, second time today, trooper. The reason why I say second time today, hey Shaz, is because I had a YouTube premiere earlier because today is the 25th of January and that means the Christmas Stampathon 2023 has come out with its new challenge. So I'm on the admin team or design team for the Christmas Stampathon. We set a challenge on the 25th of every month because, you know, Christmas Day is the 25th. And this month's theme is textures. Hello, Rose. Hey, Shaz. This month's theme is textures, and I did a 2-for-1 card. I know, Michelle. Hello from the future. It's a very sunny day here in the future. I can only hope that your Tuesday is sunny and beautiful. It's a bit cool. It's a winter's day, but it is sunny. Hey, Cindy. Yes, Lisa, you are stalking me indeed, and I'll take it because you're stalking me in the best kind of way. So it's all about textures. Now, I had a color challenge this month for my team swaps, and I have my team meeting on Sunday. So I made this card and I'm there going, oh, I really like that stamp set. Oh, no. And then I realized I've used a lot of texture on the card. So it was my team people got a sneak peek to see it first, and then it was released today in video and blog. Hey, Kathy. And we need moisture. We're having a very dry winter. Yes, exactly. You've got the warm, I've got the sun and the cold because we're on polar opposite ends of the world. So yes, in the video, I did add extra texture. Do you want to see my Christmas Stampathon cards? Only if you promise to go watch my video on YouTube. Hey, Brenton, how are you? I can hear you all saying yes because I have a delay in comments. So this was my original using the So Very Merry set, and this is silver embossed. I've done the stained glass technique, and I have coloured on the back of the vellum with Stampin' blends. I've used die cuts, embossing, I've used the Dazzle More paper, all of those things. So that is the original version I did. And then the version I did on the video, I added the Basics 3D embossing folder on the card front to add even more texture. So the stylish shaped stars are on there, silver embossing, vellum, and yeah, a little bit of texture that's not texture from the Fresh as a Daisy dies. So you can head over to YouTube, and I uploaded it this morning, earlier today. So I'll just pop those cards out of the way so they don't get in the... It truly does look like stained glass. It's awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. Oh, thank you, Shaz. Thank you. I had a couple of girls there because I said it's a premiere so I could type and watch, and a couple of you were there, which was amazing. Hey, Beryl. So today I have chosen out an oldie but a goodie, and I call it oldie because I've used it so much and I've loved it. Beautiful balloons. So I have plans for beautiful balloons, And we all know lavender loves purple. So that's what's going to be used. Now, this does have a happy birthday sentiment in it. I may use that, but I actually think I'm going to use this beautiful happy birthday from Phrases for All. I love this sentiment set. So you've got those little ones and then you've got the big ones as well. And because every personalized birthday card must have the person's age if they're under 21 years of age, I have grabbed out the Alphabest. So awesome. I do, Cindy. I didn't think I would, but it's very versatile, perfect for birthdays. So we're going to put a little 1 and a 9 on that. I have grabbed out the whole bundle of beautiful balloons because the paper has some papers that are perfect. So I thought, oh, I'll grab the paper, and then I went, oh, I want shine. I want some beautiful shine. So don't lose the stuff from inside of it. That was a good catch. So I grabbed the acetate sheets that are printed, the Gold Celebrations one. Hey, Corinne. And that is all I have planned besides using certain colours. So shall we go on the adventure of making this? As always, I will be asking for feedback, audience participation, because I really do appreciate that. Now, I am going to get my other video up before I spin and turn off lights and do all of that. Make sure, oh look, I can see myself there. I've even got a halo, a little strobe. No, that way. No, that way. Coming down from light. My screen is flipped, guys, so I'm having issues knowing my left from my right because they're switched. Okay, so I can see your comments. I can see myself. Let's flip around, turn off the overhead light, and we will get creating. Cheryl, I'm shocked. I bet you can't not comment. I don't know what I'm betting you because, you know, we live so far away, but I don't believe it. Hey, Donna, how are you? And can everyone please wish Mrs. Wilt a happy birthday? Because it's her birthday today. I've already sung her happy birthday too. She had no choice. I think she got a bit embarrassed, but it's her birthday. But this card isn't for hers. We're going to be loud so you don't fall asleep. How about that? But this card's not for her. Her card's already arrived because it's got to go halfway around the world. So you can think this is your Cheryl, but it's not. But I still love you. Okay, let's flip around. Enough cheek from me. You know, that's what you come here for, is all the cheek from everyone. Because we do kind of have a good time together. You don't get embarrassed. Is that a challenge, Cheryl? Actually, you've never been embarrassed. That is true. Very, very true. Okay. Go in here. That did not. Oh, yep. Let us unflip. There we go. Not quite there, but we're getting close. So thank you all for bearing with me while I was half an hour late. This isn't playing nicely for me. So sorry, guys. I've got to take you back out for a second. Just bear with. Sorry, guys. I do love you, I promise. Right, that's a little bit better. Hopefully that's okay. Why did that end? Let me redo that. Make sure it says I'm still live. There's 15 of us other than a little bit of a tilt, I think we are pretty much perfect here. I mean, I'm perfect anyway, but you know. Okay, let's go do the light and I shall be back. Yeah, actually, I do need to zoom out just a titch here. Let me see here. I can't see the bottom of my page. There we go. That's better. Much better. I do like just to see the bottom of my page, just so then I know the parameters that I've got. That will have to do. No, it's not. Yes, it is, Laurie. It is indeed. Hey, Amy, how are you? I outed her for having her birthday. Hey, Margaret. I applaud Cheryl as a rebel. Yeah, she's so rebellish, she's going to fall asleep on us. Rude, hey. Okay, I just need to do a tilt this way. And then I think I'm better. I don't know, it's weird. But anyway, stop fluffing, start making. So I'm going to try and not cause craft lunches today, but you know, no promises. No promises that I cannot keep. So, I like this pattern. So, let's have a look. I know the patterns I want. One of them is this one. No, I think I like a diagonal stripe. So, yes, and the polka dot. Love this polka dot. So we do have some fresh freesia. Oh, they're so pretty. Do have some fresh freesia, and I got this out so we can have a look at the colours. So bubble bath and fresh freesia. So I thought I'm not probably going to pick up any more bubble bath, but yeah. Oh yeah, you might and you might not. That's exactly right, Cheryl. Hello, Miss Diane. How are you? Sorry, I had a very tight cord that I wasn't happy about. That would look nice, but not quite. See, that side would look nice as well because it's an ombre or a faux-ish ombre. I think 2 patterns is okay, but kind of need to go through just to be sure. Oh, see? Not lemon lime twist. Nope. Nope. Hello, Miss Candy. How are you? You joining the birthday party? Because we are making a birthday card. And as she certainly knows, it is someone else's birthday today. No, that's fine. Those 2 patterns, put all of this is more than 1 pack, guys. So you do get, on the back here it tells us, you do get 48 sheets. So you get 4 sheets of 12 patterns. And you've got your colours on the back, all the things you need to know. Oh, I have 2 of these. I only need 1. Put 1 in the bin. That really does prove that was definitely more than 1. Oh, look here. I have some scraps of, I'll see if I've got scraps of these patterns actually. That might work easier. Let me see. That has to be one of my favorites. No, I've only got a pattern of a scrap of the polka dot, but that's okay. If that works best, we shall use it. If not, I shall cut into a new piece. It's all good. All good, all good. Now, I have visions of using this huge one and embossing with this one, and I'm going to go gold accents. So what I'm thinking, I need some scrap basic white cardstock to start off with, just for starters. I don't know if, oh, it's okay, I do have a big enough scrap piece there. So, because I'm going to have to let this big solid balloon dry before I add anything else. So I'm going to be bold because this is a very solid stamp. I'm going to try and stamp it without, I'm on my live video, guys. Shush. I'm going to try and stamp it freehand without the stamper artist and see how we go. So, fresh freesia. Could also easily use Highland Heather, but I'm just going to start with fresh freesia, and to make it even better, I am going to bring in my silicone matte. So that just adds a little bit of cushion with these photopolymer stamps. So they're now trying to whisper, and it's not, whoa, it's not funny. Okay, so ready, set, and go. That stamped beautifully. Very, very happy with that. Now, just to keep with the purple theme, we're going to clean it on the purple chamois. Twist, twist. That is done. Awesome. Now, I do kind of want to let that dry. I had my team meeting on the weekend, and we played with the Let's Go Shopping class that I haven't quite finished, but the girls loved the cards. So you can register for the, please excuse me, Lavender, I'm on live. My house is conspiring against me. Yeah, I agree. But you're with family, Cheryl, and that's the most important thing on your birthday, is to see some family. Okay. I don't even know what I was saying before. It's just flitted off because Lavender really did distract me. But now David's closed the door, so she shall not hear us. We can talk about it now. I never would do that. Not much anyway, not in a horrible way. Yeah, even I feel that. Lavender said that. She goes, I'm not, oh, Corinne, that's lovely that it was your mum's birthday today too. Lavender said, oh, 19 doesn't feel exciting. I said, no, after you kind of hit where you are, it's just a day. Now, I need my embossing additions kit, which I'm not 1000% sure. Oh, I actually put it back. I'm not quite sure who I am, but I put it back, and I'm going to need my metallics embossing powder. Do I have a piece of paper in my recycling bin? Yes, I do. So, oh, this one I must have used in my video the other day. It's already got crease, and I need my heat tool, which is just behind you guys in my computer. So I do say excuse me if I bump you, I humbly apologise. But there you go. Hello, Miss Jacqueline Tennant. Long time no see. Okay. So in our metallics Stampin' Emboss powders, we have gold, silver and copper, and I definitely want to use gold today. I just keep them all together because it works. And out of the embossing additions kit, I want the embossing buddy. So I'm going to give it a nice pounce over this. That can go off into the abyss for the moment and hopefully not cause a craft avalanche. I need my Versamark ink. So this is a watermark stamp pad. So when I stamp it on, you're not actually going to see a thing. It's just going to look like nothing until I add the embossing powder. So kind of need to get this stuff done first before, so you can see I'm lifting the ink pad before I get to designing the card. Just going to try and line it up with the shape of the card, but it does add a posing pattern, so it's not going to, kind of does line up, but I think I just did a crappy job of lining up. Okay, so I can kind of see where the Versamark has gone. Lid back on the Versamark because it would be horrible to get all the embossing powder in there. So I always open the embossing powder over a scrap piece of paper. So I did manage to spill my silver twice over the weekend. So that is covered and covered quite nicely. So I'm just going to tap that off, and before we go anywhere, I am going to pop this back in here. There is barely any waste. I won't say there's no waste, but there is barely any. Just, I can't tighten things up quickly, and I am also just going to, before I do any heating, get rid of any stray embossing powder pieces. So I have my heat tool. We have setting 1, which is for drying ink, setting 2, which is for embossing. I am going to try very hard to find my tweezers. Put the lid in there so I don't. Now, you do get tweezers in the pack. I personally find those tweezers extremely hard for me to open, and that's because I do have my hand troubles. So I do have my own old pair of tweezers. Oh, I learned you now have a new title name. Who has a new title name? Oh, Mrs. Atlee has a new title name. Yes, she does. Sorry, Lisa, I was just updating Cheryl because it's pretty funny. So I'm just going to heat this up. Okay. Just going to heat the back a little bit. Keep it moving. And then keep it moving on the front. And then we will start to get this melting. Being a cold day, it's just, there we go. And just adding that beautiful owl. that beautiful sprinkle of shine. Now I'm just going to look at it and make sure that is all melted. So what I look at to see is if there are any bits that look powdery or dull. There's two things for dull. Dull can be you haven't heated it enough, or dull can be you've overheated it and the embossing powder goes dull. So I know that I hadn't overheated it, so I knew if I saw any dull bits, which I can't, they're all beautiful and glossy and shiny, that is not going to happen. So one thing I did not get out was my dies. Okay, so let's just flick through here. Although, just rubbing out something along the way, because I do like the Radiating Stitches dies. You can only view those on the online store. They're not in any of the catalogues. They're one of our online exclusives. Does this show you exactly how long ago I used these? Look how far back it is. I did have to give it a break because I gave them a red hot go a couple of months ago, including the online class, or the class that I did. That is still available to purchase. Okay, so I've done that big one, so I'm going to need to cut out that. But do I want a streamer, or do I just want to heat emboss a streamer? Let me just look at the sizing of this streamer. I think I want a heat emboss one. I think that is more than enough. And then I could, yes, okay. So grab a little block. Oh God, I don't have any. I'm sure, actually. Turn around and they're just behind you. I haven't unpacked from Sunday. Zoom Rehab is kind of comical. It is. Yeah, Zoom Rehab sounds interesting. Is that because you can't get there, or is that because that's their healthcare model? Wow. Journey and a half being Zoom, Jacqueline. Wow. But good to hear you're there in your journey. So that is definitely promising. Now, I forgot to use my embossing buddy, so we will see how this goes. So because we're die cutting, it's not so much of an issue. Now I'm going to be smart and try and get most of this back in here. Did I not ink that well, or what? That's better. That will do. Because once it melts, it kind of comes together anyway. Okay. Now, as you girls know, this is probably more than what I would do on a birthday card, but when it's your own kid, it's a little bit special. Okay, heat tool back. It is still warm, which is good. Oh, fair enough. Your body's conspiring against you, Jacqueline. That does not sound good at all. There we go. Lovely streamer, all done. Nice. It's because I apparently didn't stamp it totally properly. There is a little bit of texture on one side, but I still like it and it works. So let's get die cutting these pieces. Now, if I'm smart and I cut them in half, I should be able to use my mini machine. Great. Good use of a scrap piece, I say. And I've got stars. I love using stars as well. Don't know. Should we? I'll get there and we'll make decisions there. But my brain is already thinking. Okay. Mini machine out and ready. So I need this and this. Don't need the white one. We gave up on that one a while ago. We now just use the grey. So let's get this in here. I'm going to be big and brave and go for it. The paper is just a titch buckled, but just going to see. No, it does need to go just across this way a titch. I think that's good now. Okay, if it's not, it's done, isn't it? Oh, that actually looks pretty good to me. Okay. Oh, I am pretty happy with that. That can go in my magnetic dish for the moment and line up number 2. And we're going to leave that like that. Yep, that looks pretty good too. Oh, Jacqueline, that's impressive. But I started my Christmas cards in January. And I actually posted the Christmas card challenge today. Yes, your body does greatly dislike you. Okay, Candy, see you in a sec. Okay, just pop that back in there. That will do. Take this out. Oh my God, that really was almost perfect. Okay, so we have those two. And I think I'm going to start doing some planning now. Now that I have my, well, 2 of my focal points. I am yet to do the sentiment, but that's okay. And I am going to have to show you guys what you can do with this one eventually. 1 and 2 safely back. And pop this in the pouch, and if it does happen to kamikaze, we have no troubles. So, oh, sorry for knocking you guys there. Fresh freezer. I am just going to be grabbing a card front. Right. I may use more, but I don't know at this stage. Bone folder. Ooh, where is my bone folder? There we go. Kind of got half my stuff in a mug that I take out, and half my stuff in my spinner. Oh, cool. Nice and simple. Love that. Okay, now I do want to add something to the background of this, and I kind of already know what I want to do. I want to do this streamer, because this streamer is a lot of fun to use, and that is very stained blue. I'm hoping it's clean, but we shall soon find out. It's very rare that I have stuff that stains blue. Very, very rare. I think it's clean. Yeah, looks clean.
I'm not sure
I think I want to try Versamark first. And what I actually also want to do is just tape this card closed. There we go. So just want to create like a party background with the streamers. So it doesn't matter where I start. This will darken up, and if I need it, I can always add some fresh freesia streamers just to add in a bit of a foreground. And they're just, this one I did not stamp well at all, the first one. So yeah, oh no problem, Cindy, have fun. Thank you for stopping in, even though I had to schedule it a little later. There we go. So hopefully you can see this coming out now as it dries. Yeah, I think I really need to redo that bottom one. Yep, look, it's a little bit double stamped, but it's okay. So this is a great way to create a background. It's just really fun, simple to do, just repeat stamping. Because I know I have had a lot of people go, I never understood what that stamp was for, until they used it and went, oh, it's streamers. It's like, yes, it is. Okay, so you can have them as close or as far apart as you want. You can have it on a really, actually, that is a really cool angle that I'm about to do. Other way. So I'm going to have one coming right in from the corner. That's pretty cool. I love that. So no rules with this, just go for it, I say. And I don't think I'm going to add anything in any darker than the Versamark, because I think that looks pretty cool as it is. I kind of just want to add something there, and then maybe something in there. Now I'm not worrying about stamping on this background because it is Versamark ink. Okay, something across there, and then I kind of want to do one kind of there. Okay. I love it that you don't see anything much to start off with, and then as it dries you get that beautiful light watermark effect. Okay, so close up on that. There you go. That took a little bit of time, but as I say, think it's worth it. So now that's covering up. Look, I am going to be covering up a lot of that, and I just have to be okay with it. But do kind of, because I'm not convinced which one. Okay, I'm just going to go for it, because these can be quite jaunty. And I definitely want to use, the darker side. Okay. Maybe I do want to go jaunty, and with a white border, I think these will look pretty cool. Okay, basic white, basic white. What are we thinking so far? I know I love that DSP as well. Oh, awesome, Corinne. Awesome. Oh, I apparently have no pieces cut of basic white. Ah, rude. Oh, that's because that's thick. Hang on. Let's try that again. I do have a few pieces. It's like I swore I cut a couple of pieces of this. That's 2 pieces. That should be all I need. May not even need the full 2 pieces. But I do just want to add a tinsy bit of white border just to make them pop. Margaret, it absolutely is, and it works perfectly for the purpose that we need it for. And when lavender comes looking, what did you make today, Mum? I'm going to go, nope, top secret. Okay, that's that one. Oh, crapola. I moved it as I pushed it away. Done. Oh, hello. Welcome back, Miss Cindy. Hope everything's okay. You kind of just miss me stamping that background, I think. Not too much in the whole scheme of things. Okay. And a little border there. So we're kind of thinking maybe this happy birthday on here may look cool. Don't know. I'm thinking more heat embossing. I know. Oh my God, guys. I'm so sorry. Let me just fix our screen. I hope everyone's heads are okay. Oh my dear word. That was a bit rude. Hold on 1 second here. I did give that a really good bump. sorry. I know. It was most rude of me. Most rude. Hello, Miss 71. How are you? Okay, so I have that as scrap if we so require. Okay, so then when I put these pieces on here, they pop a little bit more, which is kind of what I wanted. Perfect. And now I still have to put in numbers somewhere. I may not even use happy birthday because I do have, where are the stamp sets? They are here. I do have the confetti and cake for your happy day. I don't know. This is where we get playing. So I've done one section and I still definitely behind here probably add some other paper. See, loving that. Must remember that because that looks really cool. So this is a little too big. So we may have to abandon that happy birthday. Unless I don't think it's going to work either way. Unless I add it on vellum or something. Don't mind it landscape, but then my streamer's a wrong landscape. Oh, lovely. Oh dear. Ouch, Corinne. Ouch, ouch. Oh, that's so cute, Cheryl. I mean, Candy. Oh my God. That's lovely. I had Mr. Frankie here. That looks great, but are the streamers the wrong way? Can I not? Can I not do a custom size card? Because it does look good. The thoughts that are going through my little head. So I kind of do like that happy birthday there. I'm still keeping. Do I go for a custom size card? Because I do like that happy birthday right there. And I think I'm going to commit to that fact. So I am not going to be silly with this one, and I am going to grab out the Stamparatus. I do have a Stamporee stuck on there, so I'm just going to flip this. And what I want to do is go that way. Sorry. Go this way with the stamp positioning tool. Magnet there. Okay, so because this does have, that looks pretty straight. If not, it's only going to be enjoying the jauntiness of all our angles. Embossing buddy. Now pull this up a bit. Right, probably overzealous there, but better to be overzealous than not. Let me grab out my scrap. I have this first mark, pop that away. Okay, we're ready to rock. Oh dear, Corinne. Oh, the joys of kids. Frankie really wanted to talk to Poppy last night, but Poppy was on a webinar, which was a titch unfortunate. I'm just going to do it twice. I'm pretty sure that's stamped okay, but it's just so hard to tell on designer series paper. Okay. I can see it. I'm thinking it looks okay, but we shall see. I can just see the shine. Doesn't even look doubled stamped, but we don't know. Me or them? A square card, Margaret. That is an idea for sure. It's not very often I do square cards, and this doesn't need to go in an envelope. Oh, yay. That looks good. But just to be sure, I'm going to coat it again. Perfect. That second coating just added a little bit more solidness to it, which I think it really needed. Okay. This on. Oh, yes, I like that, Cheryl. Put the stripes askew and nip off the corners. That'll work. Yes. Yes, Cheryl. It'll just have to be not the wording happy birthday, but I actually like that idea because I know it's doing your head in as much as mine, not having the streamers the right way. Okay. Now, hopefully this doesn't buckle because I've already added it to the backing. Hold on, tweezers. Just going to use the tweezers to hold this piece down. They don't always need to actually hold, but that is our sentiment. So you're saying if I do that, nip off the corners, which I like, and then I can kind of go that way with that, opposing ways, and then put this one like this. I really want to use this acetate paper, I tell you. I really do. But I have an idea, and it's behind this one. Behind this one, I want to use streamers. Like the streamers in a different way. So these are the tiny streamers. So actually what I could do, well, gold side guys, gold side. I could have, I'm going to cut this in half actually. I'm going to have some at the top and some at the bottom. Oh, I've got 4 more comments. Oh, no problem, Cheryl. Stay safe, please. Okay, I'm going to commit to this because I really love this idea. Oh, lid off. Whoops. Okay, let me just grab this back in because kind of need it. So I need this here, and then I'm going to, so no one knows except for you guys that this piece isn't a full strip, okay? So don't tell anyone because it's really easy to work out. Oh, that's a bit off. But do you know what? In the whole scheme of things, it doesn't matter. So use the acetate so you can see now how that just adds a pop. And you can see we're going to pop those ends. We're going to go on a different angle here. Yes, Cheryl is a legend. So you do kind of, even that in the middle there is totally fine. And then we're going to break the border of that with this. So do I put the streamer under or do I put the streamer over? And I still need to work in my numbers. So next step is the numbers, whether I just pop them. I don't know. I think I need to make a commitment and pop this down. So I'm asking streamer under the balloon or over the balloon. Because I really do need to commit to this just to get it down. And I am using this because I'm going over the acetate and I really need the strength of the Stampin' Seal to help the buckling from the embossing. So I am going overboard, but that's okay. Under, over, under, over. Really? Over? Okay. Oh, shivers. 1, 3 versus 3. If you have an opinion, please say so or forever hold your peace. Okay, that one just like that. I am going to snip off the edges so we know what we're playing with. This is very different for me, guys. Very different. Do you know what? I can stick, because the balloon's going to be on dimensionals, I can pretty much stick it down and stick it down, then see what we prefer from there, because it's pretty much going to be the last thing we do. So use the edge of the card as my guide. doing jaunty angles, some of my customers are actually going to fall over because they know I don't do jaunty angles. But this just looks great. It really, really looks awesome. Now, I am thinking this one could possibly, maybe I can cut a corner off that one as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to cut a corner off that one, which still works in the whole theme and scheme of things. Any more votes for under or over? We will get the numbers on there, I'm sure. I hope. I do, at least I have a spot for them. So that one there, and trim that off. Under. Okay, Margaret, you were the deciding vote. Under it is. Barely, but we have a deciding vote. So we actually have 3 points where this has gone off, which I think is aesthetically pleasing. Oops, sorry. I'm really into bumping you guys today. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 and 4. So hopefully Lavender likes this card. I know I would if I got it, since I'm a purple girl. Okay, get out our crafter's pick and pick these babies off. I don't have a rubbish bin in front of me, which is a little annoying, but can I? No, they're not even going straight in the bin. So I shall just create a pile next to me, which is fine. Not the first nor the last time I do that. So I'm going to kind of center it, kind of sort of center, if that makes sense. Now, this is that going to be in the way? Oh, I need it on a different angle. Can't go on that angle. Okay. Does need to go more on this angle. And then this can come out here. That works so much better. Okay, glue dot. I do prefer it under, but I do have something that we might be able to put over. Now, it could be the gold trim, but I think there's enough gold on this for the moment. Oh, I want to put it under. I really think we have heaps of gold. So I was thinking of maybe doing a tiny, maybe not so tiny really. Okay, so we have that. I was thinking possibly linen thread. A linen thread bow. I don't think actually it's going to work, but I was thinking different texture. So let me because over here in a circle could go the 19. I've lost that. I've lost that stencil. It's right in front of my face, guys. I'm hoping so, Laurie. We're almost there. So you know, girls, I normally put all my whatchamacallits, all my stamps directly onto the base. This set being the exception, because there are so many little bits, I'm really scared of losing them. So let's go here. This may take a couple of stampings. It may not. We shall see. Actually, I'm really tempted to use a larger piece just so I have wiggle room. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 9. Oh, is that? No, 6 is 6 and 9. I will double check that on the front. No, 9 is 9. So it should be next to the 0. Well, now I can't tell. I think they look exactly the same, so I'm just going to go with the one stuck on my finger. It looks fine. It looks perfect. I can tell you now, hasn't been used, so a little bit of watching. Oh my God, how did I get that to look so good? I have no idea here, none, but that looks perfect. Now we could also maybe use some of our basic enamel effects. I don't know. Now no one said anything about the twine, so I'm assuming that was a big nah, Ellen, which is fine. I was just, you know, thinking out of the box. Now I don't have a punch small enough for this, so I am going to grab my Stylish Shapes dies, and I'm thinking this little itsy bitsy circle here will be perfect. This is one set I keep on coming back to time and time again. So in my most recent class, we used a circle and one of these flagged ends, which I love. Okay. And I'm just think the next one, yeah, the next one's almost too big, but I may cut out both, so then we have a white, we have it matted, because everything except for the Gold Celebrations specialty paper has a white mat. So let's bring in our mini machine again. Perfect, because you are. I could do a square, but I kind of like the addition of a circle, because then it takes from the circles in here. But a square wouldn't look bad, Laurie, but I just think it'll soften and it'll just go with those circles. If a person created a gold tassel, they would most likely tie it on. I know, Candy, and I don't disagree. It's just, and I'll show you in a sec, I can put my hand on it. The gold cording I have is difficult to tie into the size bow that I would like, but we can give it a go. I have no issues giving it a go, and then that would basically be, oh, I'm going to want to fresh freeze this. Oh, because it's white. It's already going to be on white. Hold on. We may need a whole different tact here because I realised I haven't stamped it on fresh freezer or anything. Dearie, dearie me. Oh my God, that's perfect. Lavender is not 61 though. God, David isn't even 61. The only person in my household or in my immediate family in their 60s is my mum. Because my dad's 70. I don't think that needs anything. I think that just needs to go there. What do we think? Just while I pop these away. My videos would be so much easier if I wasn't prone to craft lunches. I think I need a whole nother room to put my stuff on when I do a video. Yeah, that's what I think, Lisa. I probably do. Oh, no problems, Jody. Now, Jody, I'm sorry to burst your bubble here. I don't think we're actually using embellishments, although gold festive pearls could be a winner. Just quietly saying the gold festive pearls may just work. But where I'll show you closer in a second, and you girls can talk to me and tell me what you think, because it's quite busy, but I love the layout I've come up with. This would be a great card sketch, like as in a basis for a card sketch. Would any of you like copy? I kind of want it straight, like as in the wording straight. That's as straight as I'm going to get it. But yeah. So this is what we've got. Thank you. Look, you saw me create this on the fly. So we've got the streamers in the background. We've got the little streamers in our scrap piece, which I expanded. We've got lots of different patterns, but the patterns work together. Okay, so the Simply Elegant trim, and as I said, I really don't disagree with Candy, but this may be our embellishment. So it's just this cording just doesn't, I don't know. It's just not, because of course it has to be a bow. It can't just be a knot. Okay, now let's just try the front way instead. I don't know, this stuff doesn't tie into like a nice knot. And do you know what? It's going to call me a flippin' liar and tie into a really nice knot. Now, I am just going to snip, and I don't care that I've wasted any. And I'm holding this for dear life. Where did I put those? I'm going to try and do this all one-handed because I do not want to lose the tension in the knot I've got under my fingers. Good. Okay, so right here. Come on, stick, please. Okay, so we have a glue dot there. I know, Laurie, but you know, we did need the bow. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, come on. Oh, damn. Oh, my dear word. This stuff. Ribbon scissors for the win. One snip and that is done. Oh my God. It worked. Yay. Thank you, Gold Trim, for coming through for me. I will actually, no, I will not be able to tie anything with that. It was, and I just doubted myself if I could tie a bow small enough. So this is the love and care that I put into extra special cards. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so, I want to give it to Lavender now, but I can't. Mustn't, can't. Okay, so all the stamp sets I wanted to use, I used. Hooray. So just let me close this up. Oops. Right, that's away. Thank God I've recovered from my surgery last week enough to lean like I just did. No, see, I don't think this is too much because we've got embossing, which is gold. We've got printed gold and we've got the gold in the bow. Jody, do you forgive me for not using dotty embellishments? I'm just going to try and catch that gold. Let me see. So you can see that gold. So happy with it. I love it when a card, yeah, I love it. And from, we'll go through what we use. We use Stylish Shapes dies for the 19, or for the circle for the 19. Sorry, just popping some things out of the way. I did a lot of embossing. So I used the Metallics Stampin' Emboss powder. So it comes in silver, copper and gold. We use the gold. As always, I used the embossing buddy. And this balloon is actually 2 stages of, it's this one, and I've mainly used the little ones. I haven't used these layered up. Now the other thing you could do if you wanted to is gold emboss our confetti or our streamers, but because I used the Gold Celebrations acetate, I've added that pattern in another way. Okay, and we did use, I didn't use the Radiating Stitches dies that I got out because that would have been way too much. We cut the streamer and the balloon using the Beautiful Balloons dies. So slide that under there. Radiating Stitches can go back over there. And we used the Bright and Beautiful Designer Series paper. So that's both the diagonal stripe, which I'm always partial to a diagonal stripe, and our whimsical confetti polka dot. The 19 comes from Alphabest. And this does coordinate with a tag punch, which is this little one. But because we were using 2 narrower letters, the little circle, our Stylish Shapes, worked the best. And the happy birthday is from the gorgeous Phrases for All sentiments, which covers a lot, and I really like that they are classic fonts. Oh, thank you for forgiving me, Jodie. Yes, she will on Sunday, because she's not actually really getting a gift. She wants money for a sewing machine. So yeah, that's what she's gonna ask everyone for money for a sewing machine. And we're gonna have dinner with family and just hang out, because that's why my team meeting was early. My team meeting was meant to be next Sunday, but we changed it because it's Lavender's birthday on Sunday, Laurie, on Sunday. So yeah, unfortunately it's in between shows. So Saturday night she's doing crew for a local production of the Dolly Parton musical 9 to 5, and she's got day off today. She had 12-hour day on Sunday, like an 8-hour day on Saturday, rehearsal last night, tonight off, Wednesday, Thursday, our final rehearsals, Friday's opening night, Saturday show, no show Sunday. So she's going to be exhausted for her birthday, but she loves doing crew for the shows. So you don't complain so much when you love it. So yes. So if anyone local to me loves Dolly Parton and wants to see the local production of 9 to 5, you can go see it at Laycock Street Theatre. Oh, thank you, Laurie. Thank you, thank you. If you need any of these products, please look at the link in the description box. If you have any questions, please ask. With everything being well, touch wood, I think I've got everything under control at the moment. But with everything being well, I will see you on my YouTube live on Thursday. And I think I just wanted to give it a break, but I do have my final pieces of the Fresh as a Daisy cut apart that I want to do. Yes, it is Great Brenton, and that's what Lavender's at TAFE doing her diploma at the moment. So as well as doing crew, she's got to drive an hour and a half each way for TAFE this week for diploma. So it's just going to be an okay week. Just busy, lots of working out who's where and what's what and when's dinner and all those things, all the fun things that family do. No problems, Jodie. I will see you on the replay, so make sure you say hi. Thank you, thank you. I am going to get the youngest one now from school, and I will catch you on Thursday. Thank you all for your help to make this very special card. I really appreciate it, and all your love and support. Bye.